What's the deal, gang? What is the deal? Oh shit, this is too loud. Yo, be quiet. You interrupt me again, we're gonna cancel your membership. Sorry, talking to the music here. We're flipping on this 15. This 15 is looking nice. I'm so late here. Let's do an analysis first. This looks nice, but I'm not really too sure what's going on. The daily close doji. We really haven't moved since Asian session. We're pretty much in the same area. Previous 4 hours bullish, no top wick, and no top wick on this 4 hour. We should make one on either on this candle or on the next hourly candle. The 1 hour here has, ooh, you got a celery play on the 1 hour, right? Rebreak of the 15. Yeah, the 15 look lovely there. I'm just not in here. Oh, the break of the previous low. How much range you have? Yeah, this should drive you down here. I'm not in here. I don't even have levels marked up. Let's get some hourly levels marked up. This is solid. Oh, so there are some levels here. We might not necessarily drive yet. Okay, so we've tapped this. What's the break of the 15 low here? Oh, that was it. Yeah, so we tapped 84.75. Let's see if we get a closure below. If we get a closure below, we'll look for some short positions. It's a little difficult here. Okay. It's massive ranges here. We could even play this off the 15 and the 5. It just gets a little difficult off the 15 and the 5 here. The 15 has come down here, rebroke the low, and came back up. Now it's rebreaking the low. Should drive down to the bottom of the range. What's this here? 23. Chat, I'm going to take a sell actually right here as we're talking about it. I'm going to take I got it. Oh, and as I take a sell, it pulls back. My entry here is 85 flat. 85.00. Oh, chat, 22 pips here. I'm sorry, 12 pips here. I'm going to close half at 12. 22. And I'm going to have a little runner here. I'm going to move stops to break even here. So 12 pips, half closure. I'm probably going to close full as we approach this area at 81.84. That should be around 40 pips if we can just pop here. Can we pop to the bottom of the range, though? That's the key. I want this 40 pips. Actually, the bottom of the range here for me would be 32, I think. But I closed half at 12. Yeah, bottom was 31 and a half pips. We're at 11 pips here right now, so let's just let's see what we can get out of it. I ideally would like one more pump down, but there's a chance we pull up, hit BE, and we're early in the session, so if we pop down now, I'm going to close full because I think the next hourly or 4-hour top wick will take us out anyway. That's why I would rather close full here and wait for the next position. But we'd need to drive through, and I'm only sitting about 8 pips in profit here. If we re-break the lows, then maybe you could trail stop. I honestly, if we re-break the lows, we should be good. So we should reach the bottom of the range here. Well. Struggling. Close. Yeah, there we go. I hit BE chat. So 12 closure and the runner BE. Let's we'll reevaluate. We'll wait for the 30 to close here. We might have the same positions, very similar positions. This is kind of how the clubhouse has been going the last few days or the last few weeks. Let's update that. It's win number 115. I think that's 21 straight wins on stream. Yeah, don't worry. That's not. We're still. We're still early in the session. We still have 4-hour closure. We still have NYSE open. Chat, we only just had Comex open just now. That's it. You feeling better? No, I'm feeling like shit, honestly. I wasn't going to even jump on. I just thought the 15 looked interesting, so I was trying to hop on to do a little breakdown, see maybe we can fall in line with it, and we did. What clubhouse? You have to join through my YouTube. You have to join the clubhouse through either clubhouse or Wix's table. Wix's table is better. You get access to the private Sunday session. Oh, now it's going to come down. How about you join this? Yo, why are you always trying to pull me down, XYZ? You know, if we're talking perspective-wise, if you're trying to pull me down, where are you in relation to me? Just if we were objectively talking, you know, perspective-wise. If you're pulling me down, where are you in relation to me at the moment? Down there, right? I need some advice, man. I was 1% away from passing one blue account today. I'm feeling lost. More experience. Hold on. Can I go over the trade? I can, but I'm going to mark it first. So, win number 115. What am I marketing? I have nothing to sell you. I don't know. Let's get rid of this. We don't need a 3 in here. We almost never get 3 trades. We might get the same position here right now, gang, but we need a top wick on the 30. That was a lovely 30 closure. And the thing is, we have a minor wick on the hourly, and that's why I want a steeper top wick on the 30 here. So it could come down, but ideally, what are we looking for? Where would we want to reject? I think around here, right? You'd probably want to see a rejection around 86 too, but it's not doing that. It's filling the range. If it fills this wick, and it already pretty much has, yeah, but if it fills this wick, we're kind of obligated to wait for it to either tap here or to come back up and flip bullish on the hourly. So let's wait. You sell a course? No, you're here. This is the course. Don Vo, on the other hand, will definitely sell you a course, and it'll be a good course. You guys wanna bring out the 23-minute? I got you. The 23-minute is telling us the same thing. What a goat. Such a goat, the 23-minute. No top wick here on the 23. Alright, so we tapped this on the dot. Unfortunately, we tapped it after it hit our runner, after it took out our runner. So, no, that's your 40 pips right there. So now we wait for either closures below your or for a rejection, a hold of support, and a drive back up. How much is Don's course? I don't know. I never took it. I have no clue. I don't actually, honestly, I'm not even sure if he sells a course at this point. I think it's a, isn't there a free course on the website on Controller FX? Or is there like a course you can actually also buy? I don't remember. Or he made it free. Both? Yeah. W plug, yeah. I don't make nothing off of it. W plug. It's only a plug if you make something off of it. I just believe in what he stands for, so I plug. Stand for this. Ah, shit.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I've been putting in the legwork and coming to the stream for 2+ years now and learned all for free. It's either pay to save time or do the legwork. Yes. I think the streams are way more valuable. The streams are way more valuable because you get to see the application, not just learning. The hourly flip looks valid? Yeah, no. Definitely not. Glad to see you on. Appreciate you, Sway D. Coco Hub. Yeah. That's not the stretch, chat. That ain't the stretch. That's not the pre-trade stretch. You know the pre-trade stretch where you're like lean back, you do the deep, you pull back up, and then you reevaluate if the trade's really it. That's not it. That wasn't the stretch. This was just the regular, you know, I slept on the left side of my body type stretch. What up? Dion Schumann. Gang, what we're gonna do here is wait. You know what I'm gonna do here, chat? Wait. We need a top wick either on the next 15, or ideally we can pull back up and leave a solid bottom wick for us to fill. I know the 4 hour might close bullish in that case, right? Let's go to the, oh no, 4 hour way bearish. What am I saying? That's the daily here. Yeah, 4 hours. If that 4 hour closes this bearish and below here, 74 is going to be a thing. We got no news today either. But if we can pull back up and leave a bottom wick here, and nice top wick on the next hourly, might have a good entry here. Maybe the same entry that we just had on the 15, but we'll have it off the hourly. Chat. I gotta fix my shoes. I got a pair of got a pair of 13s. And like I haven't worn them in a long time, and the little thing is like unglued in the front. I don't know how Jordan's fucking quality control is, but that's what happened. I've worn them maybe once. I gotta fix this shit. Look at this. I'm tight, yo. I wore these fuckers once. Look at this shit. You see this little hole in the front right here? Like, why is this shit ungluing? The flints. Yeah, I wore these once. Compared to the build quality of Yeezys, yeah, the build quality sucks. Fake Jordans? No, these are real. These are authentic. StockX punching air right now. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's a thing. Like it's a thing with Jordans where like if you get like a vintage Jordan, like or if you get like a original release, like 570, if you don't wear them, that's what happens. That's what they told me. The guy told me to he's like, yo, if you don't wear these, they're like a car. They get fucked up. You need to wear them. Glue dries up? Yeah, I need to go fix that. I need to go to somebody. That's why I saw Schumann. I was like, damn, can you fix my shit? Because that costs $1.45 to make? True. Super glue? No, there's some shit for the shoes they have that works. Flints are your favorite? Well, I'll trade you my flints for whatever other pair you got. Uzbekistan! Uzbekistan! So beautiful! Uzbekistan! Look at all that dust in the air, Uzbekistan. And look at those shish kebabs. You guys make really good food. It's true. Huh? Oh, hold on, chat. A line where people don't wear them. Yeah, but I haven't worn that pair. I honestly, I bought those a while ago, and I've never worn them. I bought those, I think, in 2018. and they're a 2014 model. And I wore them once. We tried to come down here. Do we have a 5 or anything? Yeah, the 5 closed below here. Didn't close below here. Because the 5 level's a bit lower, right? So yeah, the 5 did close below, but the 5 level's a bit lower. All right. I'm going to look for a 15 closure, a top wick to at least 83.9. We got 3 minutes for this 15. I know we're coming up to the last 15 of the 4 hour. But if we do get a top wick, creating a top wick for the previous 15, and then we flip bearish, so we'll be in there. If not, we'll hold off. We'll reevaluate in about 15 minutes for the 4 hour close, okay? Capiche? Wicks, I know gold still needs a steeper retracement. Does that need to happen before gold drives, or can it just continue towards the upside? Well, I don't know if it needs a steeper retracement. It's our job to take advantage of whatever it does. So if you're going to expect that, see if you can get ready for it. Yeah, never mind. The 5 didn't close well. That would have been lovely if our BE didn't get tapped there at the entry. But this is also good. I mean, you want a drive down, a pretty steep drive down, because that means you're going to retest, and you know, as long as you close below here, you're going to retest those lows. So this is good that it's driving. What you don't want is a fill of the range and no pullback. West Palm Beach is, like, honestly, traffic-wise, in Florida, like, you gotta live north of Fort Lauderdale and, like, south of West Palm to, like, in that little 30-40 exit area, like Deerfield, Sunrise, Boca, like, right? Or you just have to live north of West Palm. If you live north of West Palm, I think traffic is ideal. There's no traffic. I don't go south. I don't go south of where I stay at all. Like, even if the highway entry, like, even if I need to get to the 95 and it's south, I'll fucking take the streets north and get on that exit. You're at a standstill, just fucking do what I did. Just stop the car mid fucking 95, and if people yell at you, tell them you're trading. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna trade. Oof. Pullback be pulling. It's a lovely wick. A lovely wick. Someone yells back, buy or sell. Who are you watching? Right? People on 995 just start pulling over, just consulting. Oh, you're in this position too. I just beep the thumbnail. W. Honestly, I ran out of thumbnails, and that one was from way back when I was covering your FOMC that I didn't use. I had a couple of choices for the thumbnail covering FOMC stream, and I didn't use that one. So where you know how it says substitute on this one, I had to cover FOMC with the word substitute because it wouldn't make sense. Still a good that was the second option? No, what do you mean? You got the main chair. It's just it was either FOMC or substitute. I had to go with substitute because it's not FOMC. So Don's R8 with the sofa on the roof? Yeah, I doubt it. How many thumbnails do you have in reserve? 2 or 3. Not too many, like 2 or 3 ahead. Like I'll make like 5 more in the next couple of days, right? But like you gotta have time. Like it's a little time consuming and I gotta do this shit on my own. Because it's my ideas. Like nobody else would do them the way I want it. Like it wouldn't work. Nobody would understand to throw in the little nuances into the thumbnails because they're not me. Like I think differently. It's just the way my mind flows. I haven't really found people that have like the same thought process where it goes in that direction. Mans was black yesterday, yeah. Yesterday's thumbnail was funny. So 15 did close below the range here, but we will wait. I can tell you this right now. We'll be waiting on this 4-hour close, this hourly closure, and a top wick. If the first thing we do is form a bottom wick, I'll look at this as a respective support, and then depending on where that bottom wick taps, right? Because let's say we close above 81 here, and the first thing the next candle does is drop down here and tap 74. Since we closed above here, well, we didn't close yet, but if we do, I will take that as the initial sign that we are respecting support. Then, if we don't get a top wick and we drive down, I'll consider this a liquidity grab. And then I'll say, okay, respected support, grab liquidity to the bottom side. Now we have a bullish flip. We're driving to the top of the range. And that's when we'll look for positions. But we'll need to grab the higher time frame support here, and that's going to be like a 70-80 pip drive to the downside without you getting in and then pulling back up. So if that can happen, we'll be in there. Until then, we'll wait. Maybe we'll do close below. We will close below. Maybe we'll open up with a steep top wick, let's say to like 88, 89 areas, and then we can look for the flip to, because yeah, it's at a support. It's closing at a support here or above. But it does leave range in the shape of this wick. So on the smaller time frame, there's 37 pips to fill. Not saying we will, unless we get a lot of orders grabbed at the previous higher time frame resistance. And if we do that and come down, then it's highly likely that we'll fill the range. But eventually, whether we close above it or not, I don't know, but we should fill it. So the momentum will drive us through, and then it'll either pull back or it'll continue the drive down. Capiche? Chat, I need to take a pull. Because, like, you understand, right? Wix 9's New York session, we do a pull. Don Vo's New York session, they do a pull. Pull, 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 pull. I'd rather do the pull. You guys want to do a pull? Do a pull. I'll do the pull. I'll see you guys in 2 minutes. Javier! You guys want to come with me to the pool? I'm going to do a pull at the pool. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? This fucking lighter, man. Oh, yeah. You see what this shit needs is just to sprinkle a bit of keef on top of it. Damn. Oh, I should have done this before coming onto the stream. We'd be 80 pips in profit right now.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
You faking struggle. What up, Jules? Where you been, Jules? How about you do a poll? No, I did a pull at the pool. Yeah, if you're in the clubhouse, the picture of my current view is up in the clubhouse from yesterday. Like, that's the pool right there, and I see it. Do a poll if we should do a pull at the pool. True. Asian session like 2 a.m. True. That's all I want. That's what we're working for. I'm just trying to have a bigger pool than Kanye. That's it. They don't want us to have a bigger pool than Kanye. Like Stephen Hawking. Who had the Stephen Hawking joke? Was it Robin Williams? He said I called Stephen Hawking's house and it said, hello, this is, he's like, yeah, I'd like to leave a message. He's like, nope, this is Stephen Hawking. Oh man. This dude sound like an answering machine. Exactly, bro. You don't want to be fucked up because of sleep. Wix better than Downvote? No. There's no such thing as better than, worse than. There's no competition here. It's just we're individuals. That's it. Everybody does their own thing. It's just a lot of the things we do are rooted in the same principles, right? We both use technical analysis as the foundation for our trading. But there's no compare. I'm not fucking competing with him. There's no competition. There's just, I say this all the time. The grind is not against anybody else. The hustle is against poverty. That's it. That's your only competition. The grind is against poverty, not any other trader or, or anyone else. That's it. How did you identify the level in the middle? It came to me in a dream once. It's like, 2381. Gonna remember that one. Pulled pork. I'm not a big pulled pork type of guy. Better write it down. Word. 2381? No, I didn't write it down. Like I just right now when I was coming onto the charts, coming onto the charts, it was a deja vu. You ever get a deja vu? I was like, damn, this shit's happened before. 2381. I never wrote it down, but it's happened before. I like pulling the pork. You got to follow that one up with no diddy. You can't just leave that alone. There's got to be a no diddy at the end of that sentence, bro. You're crazy. That's all, folks. 2.5 minutes here for the hourly to close. Hold on a second, chat. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I was muted, but you guys see me pointing stuff out. So I said if we get a top wick here, which would create a top wick for the previous 30 and flip, it would be great. But it would be ideal because right now, look, we have a top wick for the previous 30, which is awesome. We flip now, we'll probably have a position. But ideally, we have a level here that I based off this area right here. But when I look, and last time we had this bottom wick here that I just pointed out, let me repeat everything I said. We came back up and tapped that area on the dot. And then before we drove, we tapped it and then it came down here, right? So this area at the very least, or at ideally that area, and then a bearish flip will be our position. But we already created a top wick for the previous 30. So honestly, I wouldn't mind taking sells here either. It got pretty close to where we needed. So let me get rid of this and lock in chat because we might have positions very, very soon. Very, very soon. Yep. Sell stop right here. Remember, it's also sell. You don't need to account for spread, but some people like to leave maybe a pip or two just in case it breaks and comes right back up. There is a minor support here, but the overall range comes down. So if we break and come back up, I'm still expecting us to come back down unless we break and drive through and then come back up, at which point you guys should be break even. Sell stop is at 82.9. On my broker, it's 82.8.89. But we created a top wick for the 30 that we wanted, and we pretty much tapped that area, which it should still come back up here and tap it, but got close. And every time frame here also is falling in line. 4 hour bearish, 1 hour bearish, 30 bearish. 15 close back in range, but with no top wick. 30-minute Le candle? No. It would have to be looking like this, but bullish for it to be a Le candle. If it was a bullish flip and then it closed like this, no top wick, big bottom wick, and it closed bullish, then yeah. Realize this is also the new 4 hour. Chances are this 4 hour makes a bottom wick. So all those things combined, everything that we just went over is in our favor, right? Every single thing that we typically look at to see if there's confluence or see if it might throw something off, everything's in our favor, right? We look at the time frames to all line up, right? If the hourly one way, 4 hours the other way, we typically avoid. Everything's lined up here, right? We close bearish on every time frame. We left the steep bottom wick. We have range to the bottom of the range. We're making a top wick first, right? We've created a top wick for the previous 30 that didn't have one. So like all of these things have lined up. They're expecting 82.8. Yeah, I see is 81 as a strong level on the higher time frame. Right, and if it comes up, no harm, no foul. She might not activate. Might not. It might. We'll see. Not for nothing, this was a nice bullish closure back above range on the 5. That previous 5 candles pretty solid to fill this range. Is that 18 pips? Yeah, and it filled the whole thing in one candle just like it should. Solid. Tired. I don't know what you mean, electric trading. It's just how I was born. Looks a walking W. Right now I'm a sitting W. All right, there we go. So the higher time frame is coming up here to that area we just spoke about. That is a 50 pip top wick. 40 pip, 42. It's a 4 hour. So I'm going to take a sell right here. Taking a sell right at this line. I'm going to expect the 4 hour to create a bottom wick at some point. So yeah, we're taking it again as it's driving against us, but I'm going to expect a rejection or some kind of play at this area. So our stops for now. So realize, because we're taking it as it's moving against us, there's a chance we might see some drawdown. But because it's a solid rejection area, we're bearish. I'm going to expect to see a bottom wick here at some point. So that's what we'll look to take advantage of. Be ready for some drawdown, but understand that we still need to come back down and grab some orders. Okay, so I'm in here. Yeah, it like just because it's seeing a little bit of, you know, pullback, it doesn't mean anything yet. But we're gonna lock in profits once we're at around 10 or 12 pips, like right. Damn it. Right there, 10 pips, chat. I'm gonna close half, and I'm gonna move the runner, the stops to BE. So I closed half at 10, and I got my stops to break even here. So no more risk on this table. I don't really care if it rebreaks the high. That was my half closure. I'm going to see if we can flip here now. If not, we'll look for positions later on. Ooh, can we get more? But everybody should have gotten at least 10 here. I saw 12, so And you guys all had a chance. It's like 15 now. So you guys all have a chance to manage some risk here and close positions. Right, I'm running at about 14 pips here. Risk trade for you, possibly. For me, no. There's no risk on the table. This is house money at this point, gang. And stops it. So closed half at 10, stops it. We're gonna look for something else. I only closed half because I'm looking for this to reject. Because if this came down here right now, like it would be a solid entry for runners up here. That's why I was kind of looking for that. But haters in the stream. Okay. Enjoy. Have fun. Have fun hating. Mate, I'm just going to take some W. So another W, chat. You had plenty of time to close. We sat there at 14, 15 pips for a few minutes here, so. Risky? Not for me. Close half at 12, yes. Well, how you manage risk is up to you, right? So I closed half on this trade at 10. So it sells and it was 10 pips. I just closed half. Some people close full. Yeah, yesterday was a full closure. Or day before yesterday was a full closure, I think. But that's the key, right? Like we're scalping here. The key is to, you know, have no risk on the table. That's how I approach it. So I take my W, I get rid of risk, and I do it over and over and over. How do I half a 0.01? You don't. And if you're trading 0.01, I would close full and try to build up slowly my balance to where you can actually start closing halves. But with a smaller balance, I always say try to take as much as possible off the table. You should be eager to close full, more eager to close full than somebody with a bigger account. But see, we understand that this might happen, right? How many times you guys have taken this position, especially in the clubhouse, where we take a position and we get that rejection off the wick. This is why it's dangerous to have that off the rip position in this case, right? But if we take that top wick, we know where it's going to reject for the initial. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to reject and drive down. It means you're going to see an initial pullback, right? On the higher time frame. That's why we took it off that top wick. Get a small account, show the viewers. I could get a big account. It doesn't matter. I'm speaking about it and you're seeing it here. You don't need to see my balance. You don't need to see my pockets. If you took a W, if you took a buy here, no, I have no buys. I'll need some closures. Oh, I'll need to update the record too. Fuckers get on my ass for when I take a 3-pip loss. You're gonna deal here. You're gonna deal with this. You're gonna deal with our 22 win streak here. Us in the clubhouse have seen the terminal before. True, we don't need proof when we're watching him. Call the trade and we take it and win. True. Receipts are necessary if I'm trying to make money off you, right? I got to show you proof of concept. I could stop streaming tomorrow. I'm not losing $1. I'm probably gaining peace. Sounds like a fair trade to me. The loss is yours, right? No one's gonna, like I always say, no one's gonna force any hands here. Not gonna happen. Watch, now it's gonna come down. Oh, let's get rid of this because people are thinking, let's get rid of, we could still have, like, this 4 hours still flipping here right now. Let's see how this plays out because we're coming up on 10 minutes to go before NYSE open. So if NYSE opens and we're like, this can get very interesting very quickly here. I think we need to wait 10 minutes. I don't know how this candle will close, but I think I'm going to let it play out. Sell stop still valid? Yeah, it's valid. I don't have it set because I want to see how we're going to play out on this 30. It's a little tough, right? If the 30 can come down here, it's already, we're coming up to the last few minutes of this 30, right? So it can come down here and close with no bottom wick as it starts driving. So if that happens, no bueno. Or it doesn't come down and closes bullish. Also, we kind of have to wait, no bueno at the moment, and we'll have to get another top wick and a form of resistance and then come down. But I think if we close bullish here on the 30 and the first thing we do is come down, make a bottom wick, it's ATH time. Okay. Because this 30 closes bullish, your candles are telling us different stories now, right? Because 30 closing bullish, the hourly, previous hourly still bearish, the 4 hours bearish. But with the way the 30 closes here, after tapping these areas, there's a chance in this, you know, we can get something like this. It starts breaking down. You're like, oh shit, the hourly flipped. We're coming down, and then nope, 30 reflips back. And you don't want to be a part of that. You don't want to be a part of this unless you're the one buying. That's when you want to be a part of that. So I say I think we need to wait 8 more minutes here. It's only 8 minutes. Be patient and you'll have a lot more data at your disposal to make a better and a higher quality decision. How did I just have so many things to say and there's not a single question about trading and people just talking shit to each other? The fuck? Yo, y'all don't want to help yourselves? How the fuck is starting beef with somebody from Botswana gonna help you get better at trading? The fuck? What are you gonna do? Pull up? The fuck? All this talking on my end, I'm thinking there's a bunch of questions. I look at the chat and they're all talking shit to each other. Good for engagement? I mean, yeah, you guys want to fucking go for it. It's good for you. You should join the Hollywood movies. That's not how it works. You can't join them. They do auditions and then you get a phone call back to come back. Trust me, I know. What's backtesting your strategy? I don't backtest. Yeah, I'm pretending there's valuable questions, Nico. Yeah, I'm like, I'm just reading I'm reading questions that don't exist so I can give explanations that nobody cares about. Could you explain what it means when bullish bearish candles close with no top bottom wicks? Yeah, it means that there's no more range to go that way. It means the next candle will flip against you at some point. Doesn't mean it will close against you. No, it means it will flip against you. You're Ukrainian. I'm American. American. I was born in Ukraine, but my allegiance lies with America first. And then Ukraine, obviously. America. Rawr. I love the mailman, yo. Rawr. Stanko booed. Do you think price doesn't respect price action? I don't understand that statement. What does it mean? Price respecting price action. Price creates price action. Do you respect it? There's no such thing. I don't look at it like that. I don't like that's not my perspective. I don't even care. Respecting, disrespecting. I just need to know where I can take a buy and where I can take a sell and based on what. Right? If it makes sense, I'll do it. I don't care if it's respecting, beefing, disrespect, driving, pull. I don't give a shit. Bullish, bearish. I don't know. Born in Ukraine, grew up in Raleigh. Yeah, I was born in Ukraine, but I grew up in Brooklyn. Daily no top wick, yeah, you keep driving up, for instance. All right, so then it's driving up and you have to adjust and see if you didn't expect it. Market does things I don't expect all the time. And to me, like I say all the time, it's just noise. It's irrelevant noise. I'm only looking for what I'm looking for. That's it. Everything else, noise. You have a level at 23.98 right here. What can I tell you about that level? It's a lovely level. I like it. I guess he means, does current price generally respect past price points? I mean, it's your job to identify where it does, where it doesn't. It doesn't have to because you're expecting it to. I'm failing to see your logic, track of thought. You're a Nets fan? No. They stand for the same thing that the Mets stand for. The Mets is my entire team sucks, right? The Nets, I don't know. I got to figure out a word for the N. And then entire team sucks. Knicks sucks? Yes. I mean, they're only second in the Eastern Conference, but they do suck. Hold on, I think we need to flip the tape ski. Yes, we do. Tape flipped. 30's closing here in 20 seconds. Jay and Silent Bob strike back. Idea behind the last trade? I did. Everything is bearish. Overall, we weren't bullish. Everything was bearish. Daily closed as a doji, still bearish. 4-hour closed bearish. 1-hour closed bearish. The 30, when we took it, was previous 30 closed bearish. 15 closed bullish with no top wick right there. So as it was coming up, we looked for the previous resistance where it rejected off before and said we're going to see some play off of it. It doesn't mean it's going to flip, but we're going to look for that bottom or for that drive down off the initial rejection, which is we figured out the resistance at which it should happen, right? And when we got there, we took it and then got our pips, and then it came back up against us. When did you sell 12 and 10 pips? In the last hour. 30 minutes ago and an hour ago. Show up on time, you won't have such questions. Can we get to 1,000 viewers? The fuck? There's people streaming. I was going to say some other shit. Never mind. Never mind. I love everybody. Nah, fuck that. Ratchet Wicks time.
Outside med det! Nå får du inside! Outside med det!
Shit. You know what it is? Because people aren't used to me streaming in the morning, so they have no idea. They just go on downstream. They're like, oh, he's not there. And then they spread out. There should be a detour, right? You know how on the street, there's always a detour sign if the road is closed? Where if the stream is closed, on downstream, there should be a big fucking detour, like a big arrow pointing at Wix's stream. And maybe a little fucking coyote and roadrunner next to it, you know? Me. Boom. He should have that running. A link to this stream and a fucking arrow. Instead, it's like, stream closed, find your own way. Yo, Don, I know you over here is creeping in the background somewhere. That's what you got to do next time. Because all these viewers, they're going somewhere. Shouldn't this 30 also flip to create a bottom wick? I mean, probability says it'll create a bottom wick. Should it? Not everything's 100% here, right? It just... This is my first Wix stream. I love it. Well, you should show up in the evening. We've been doing this for a couple of years now. Chat. We are 2 months away. In June, I think June 19th will be 2 years since I started streaming. And October would be 2 years for Asian session. Permanent Wix New York City stream? No. I guess we just skip sleep. It depends on what you have to do. Right? But everybody prioritizes their own shit. Like, I can't tell you get your priorities straight. Maybe they are straight in the same priority. $25K in 2 years. That's slow. If we streamed New York, because I'll tell you, the 2 weeks I had over 2,000 subs in 2 weeks that I streamed New York, right? And I typically get like 1,000 a month, roughly. But the 2 weeks I streamed New York, it was 2,000 subs when we streamed for the holidays, right? Because we streamed all through the holidays, had to trade every single day but one, and had to win every single day but one. And maybe that was the reason, because we kept winning. We went undefeated right through the holidays. But still, New York session is like, I spoke to Don about this. We were talking about, it's like a, you know, live stream in the New York session is like a cheat code for gaining followers and subscribers, because it's just a lot of you guys. Like, think about the amount of people watching all the live streams right now if you put them all together. Like, just like, that doesn't happen for Asian. You know what I mean? You don't get that many people for Asian. Are we done for the day? No, I'm gonna be here till at least 10. I want to see what's going on. Maybe 10:30. I'm not done for the day. Like, I just don't see anything setting up for me yet. December run was fire, yeah. But we're on a better run right now. We're at 22 straight, 23, 22 straight on stream. We're at like 50 straight off stream. It's been a long time since that loss. Yeah, the clubhouse is at like 50 straight. Don is moving at the moment. So if you guys see a man in an R8 holding his fucking hockey sticks out the fucking, you know, above the roof with his hand, drop a like. Do you prefer New York over Asian session? I prefer the New York volume. I definitely get a lot more trade opportunities in New York. That doesn't mean that I don't get opportunities in Asian. It's just they come by more often. There's more volume historically. There's news, there's catalysts in the New York session to move the market, right? And the Asian markets, like, they're typically slower in general because, you know, The Asians like to keep their currency stable. The yen is very stable. Like, they don't like too much parabolic movement. They like stability. That's why they're considered safe havens, right? Gold, yen, because they're pretty stable. They're not going to have massive drops in value. They're a good store of value. Unlike crypto. Unlike Bitcoin. The yen is not stable. Yes, it is. It is a stable currency. It is a safe haven currency. Do you invest in Bitcoin? Not anymore. Look at BTC. What about it? Why would I look at it? Why would I look at BTC? How about no? Buy 3 Bitcoins. Why not buy the Bitcoin? Well, it's at all-time highs. Yeah, it wouldn't be smart to that. But then, like, here's the thing: if you're investing in it, then it's got to be a project you believe in, right? And I'm not a big believer in it. It's just it's failed. I've discussed this before. It's failed to do everything it's set out to do, right? It was supposed to be fast transactions and like. It takes you can't go to the store and use it because the transactions would take forever. It's faster to use your debit card and credit card. It was supposed to be a great store of value, but it isn't because one person can fucking tweet and it'll plummet, right? Like Elon Musk or anybody can drop a tweet and it'll lose half its value. Like, so it's not a great store of value in that sense. And it was. Hold on, chat. I got a live studio audience here. Hold on. And chat, get back to what I was saying. It was supposed to be, right? It was supposed to be discreet and like no one, like you were supposed to get away from the banks and right and then everybody was like, no, we need the banks to invest, and like they are the ones there or the institutions, and then now they're investing, bringing in their own money. So you think they're not gonna form regulations to in their favor? Right? You all wanted to get away from the regulations, right? Deregulate. You wanted to get away from being tracked. You wanted to get. Meanwhile, you've asked those same people that you wanted to get away from to come in and invest in your project. Like, oh, don't worry. Once the banks and institutions start investing, it's going to go up. Yeah, but that's what you wanted to get the fuck away from. So it's literally failed at the 3 most important things that it set out to do. So I cannot have I can't believe in that product. Yeah, you're going to see parabolic movements, but like you're going to see parabolic movements in Dogecoin, you know what I mean? Like what you should believe in the team behind it. You should know the team behind the project, and it's got to have utility, and it has to be created for regulation. The project has to have future regulations in mind. if it is to be a successful project in the crypto space. So, call me cynical, but I'm not a big believer in Bitcoin. Dollar is king, absolutely. I would rather show up to the store, to the dealership with $75,000 than one Bitcoin. Ethereum, on the other hand, is something I think will be around for a long, long time, and same with Ripple. It was supposed to go around banks, but people are like, well, why isn't this shit growing in value? Let's bring in the banks. Oh, well, there goes that. The thing is, Ethereum and Ripple were built from the ground up with regulation in mind, understanding that regulation is coming. I can send you $1 million in a fraction of time. Banks do. Well, I can probably wire $1 million and have it reach the destination within the hour. It's instant, really. Wiring money is instant. Like, the banks tell you an hour or two, but like, it's instant. The systems, like, once it's done, those are instant systems. You can't. Your bank will call you and can't froze up. No, they won't. I've done it before. Not across countries. Yes, at that point, then there's depending on the country, then you can have it can take 24 hours. Like as long as the bank is part of the SWIFT system, it is instant. It takes time for both banks to approve the transactions, look over them. The money arrives in an instant. Once it's sent from one to another, as long as it goes through the SWIFT system, it is instant. You ain't wiring $1 million at a time with those curtains. That's not a curtain, bro. This is a fucking... You'll understand when you have businesses and when you're employing people. It's all right. When you become a job creator, you'll be wiring money. When you create some taxpayers in your life, just trolling, yeah. Yeah, you don't like my curtains? I'm gonna cover these motherfuckers up right now. I'm about to be drying t-shirts over here. This is how I do laundry, chat. Be just drying these shits in the window. Let the sun fucking dry this shit up. Fucker say he don't like my curtains. That's the funniest shit I heard all day. Yo, you're invited to my house to come smoke this J, dog. We're gonna discuss my curtains. Oh shit. Fucking tooth hurts. Yo, you know what's good for that? Tylenol arthritis. Tylenol arthritis works wonders for tooth pain. I don't know how. I don't know what the fuck they put in there. They be sprinkling that shit with something, but it takes out the tooth pain. New curtains on the way? No, I'm not gonna fucking change the curtains in this house. This is not like the crib. Like my eventual crib is not closed on yet. This is a lease, chat. I didn't buy this crib. I'm planning to be here maybe for another half a year. Half a year to a year, possibly. I want to get something on the water. Like I'm trying to walk in my backyard and not have to fucking, you know, like see a neighbor's house, but like see water. I want to go in the backyard, just lower the jet ski, get myself some bacon, egg, and cheese, and just eat breakfast at 7 in the morning in the middle of the water on a jet ski with my fucking, you know, that's how I want to start every morning, just on a jet ski. And it's so dope, like if it's in your backyard, just drop the jet ski in the water, fuck around, 7:30, 8 a.m., boom, onto the charts, ate breakfast, already jet skied, already. Yeah, jet ski joint in the morning. Play with the alligator. You don't get alligators in the Intracoastal. Probably catch DJ. I've seen DJ Khaled on a jet ski many, many times. Many times. You go out into Miami to the sandbar, and like you go around Star Island and all that. Like, yeah, I've seen plenty of people. Getting a house before a good mic. Nice. Why are you talking shit? I like this mic. Damn.
Fuck you and your badass attitude, all your negativity, and all that other shit. Keep that shit to your fucking self. You know on this side, we're fucking positive.
Straight up. Yeah, I'm trying to share my dreams with you. You guys don't want to listen. The eventual goal is a house on the water. You smoke in the mornings? Who, me? No. No. Hi guys, new to the channel. What up, Justin? Welcome to the big show. Drop a like, sub to the channel. Chat, go follow the IG, by the way. Go follow the IG. Smoking kills? Oh, you're one of those. You're one of the. You must be fun at parties. Yeah, go follow the IG. Trying to grow that. We had a 15 closure, no top wick here, 30, and the hourly have 6 minutes to go in it. We're going to wait this hourly out. Let's see if we can get this closure above here. Let's see if we can get a decent bottom wick. Let's see if we can come up and retest the highs. I'd rather smoke than eat sugar. That's what I went over this, like, I think a few months back. Like, I was watching, I wasn't watching, I was listening to a podcast, and they had a doctor on there, and he was like, look, man, with the shit, like, if we really want to talk, it was like a dietitian. He's like, if I needed to make a choice between letting my kids have a cigarette or letting them have a fucking Coca-Cola or a Dr. Pepper before bed, I'd give them a fucking cigarette because it does less damage than the can of cola or a can of Coke. I was like, damn, they got to take this guy off the air, but he's speaking facts. But don't let him say this shit again. My kid's in the car. Yeah, he said like the amount of like bad shit in a soda is way worse for you long term than the amount of bad shit in a cigarette. Coke has 55 grams of caffeine in a can. Oh, you get your shit in a can? Mine comes in a baggie. You wild, dog. Must be Canadian. That's a Canadian thing. Start giving my kids cigarettes in a few years. Thanks for the advice, Wix. That's why I said, yo, they got to get this guy off the air, but he ain't wrong. The metal can preserve the smell of Colombia? Yeah, Colombian air. Stop drinking soda back 2017, 7 years sober. W, that's tough. What'd you go to meetings? How did you quit soda? That's crazy. Four hours coming down? Yeah, it could. It's a possibility. A possibility. Or it's just going to print bullish here in this little range, and we're going to get side-by-side candles. Barcoding. We were born to die? Damn. It's kind of final of you. Why am I trying to live if I'm just living to die? Or why am I dying to live if I'm just living to die? Check it. I grew up a fucking screw up. Got introduced to the game and fucking blew up. That's Biggie Biggs. Yeah, that's from the that's from that song. They remixed it. Though I was just singing, why am I dying to live if I'm just living to die? And the next bar he goes, check it. I grew up a fucking screw up. Got introduced to the game and fucking blew up. The homie Biggie Smalls turned into the Black Frank White. The young Jim missed out on some music, yeah. Biggie to go. Like, Biggie or Pac was the original Ronaldo or Messi. That was the OG Ronaldo Messi debate, Biggie or Pac. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Brooklyn. Brooklyn. It's Kendrick or Drake? Nah. Neither Kendrick or Drake had anything on those two. Kendrick and Drake take a back seat to Biggie. Nas and Hove, that was the next one, yeah. I think at one point, Nas with The Firm and like Illmatic, he was ahead. But then Hove went off. The Blueprint, the Blackout, like, yeah. I think Nas had him in the beginning, but Hove got him in the end. So the hourly closed. We closed above. Didn't close above the hourly level, though. I mean, above the 30 level, but the hourly did close above. Or is this the 4-hour top wick? It's a little tough here. I know the hourly closed above. There's a chance this can flip and reflip right back. Like, there's indication that it's, or it might not flip bullish at all. I don't have buy stops here. Previous 5 closed bullish back above, but no top wick. 15 closed bearish. The 30 didn't close above the 30 level. The only thing we have going on here is the hourly closure above. But even then on the 4-hour, it's just could be a top wick for the drive back down. So there's not much here in our direction except the fact that the hourly closed above, and that's it. So it might drive, might give you, yo, what is this line up there? That is a nice opening too. I was trying to see what the advantage point to the top of the wick is. It's not bad either. Yeah, I think this is where it's gonna have to be up there. That's what it would look like. But there's still range to fill, right? We still left that top wick. So two things. If we break the previous 30 and decide to flip bullish here, maybe we can look for a position, but right now I'm not too interested. What the fuck do you got? You got the realest and illest tied up in a knot, the juggernauts of the rap shit, like it or not. It's like a fight to the top just to see who died for the spot. You put your life on it. Nothing like surviving a shot. I know what you talk about. It's our volume song, gang. Let's dance. Come on. Let's see all the patasucias on the dance floor, baby. Let's go. What's up, man? Yeah, there's a lot of leaves in there. I was trying to get them out on the other end. The leaves. You get windy covered. Yeah, everywhere. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Water? Want a joint? Just don't get fired. You want a joint? No, I was talking to my pool guy. Yeah, he's over there. It's hot as fuck, and he's over there fucking cleaning all the leaves out the pool. Yeah. I feel bad. It's hot as hell, but like, I don't know. He's adjusted to the heat. I don't know how he does it. Let's see. Wild drive here on the 5. I think. I think we need to see this print. You might see this come down, but I'd want a closure. I'd want this 15 to close. If it closes bearish like this, we can look for a top wick and a drive back down. And then if it takes you to the 4 hour, then boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But I would really like to see a 15 close here, and that's coming up in 7 minutes. So it might push before then. You might see it drop down, but if it doesn't, it'll be great. Muted? I'm not muted. hearing impaired. Yeah, it's an ugly 5 closure. Well, it did close below the range, but I think the bottom wick there is not it. And if you're going to expect that next 5 to pull up and realize you're coming up onto the 15 closure, then you might get that bottom wick to fill and get a good entry here on the 15. But we'd need a top wick to convince me that it's not gonna flip here and drive up, but a top wick and then a flip down is gonna convince me that we're gonna fill at least a smaller time frame range, right? Because that top wick on the next candle is the market's attempt to actually drive up. You'll go to the hourly, it'll look like it's flipping, but it's just creating a top wick on the smaller time frame to come down. So if we can see that, we will take advantage of it, right? If we can see the top wick, the hourly will flip bullish at this point right there, and it should be coming up. But on the off chance that it doesn't and it reflips bearish after flipping bullish on the hourly, that's our position. Okay, so let's just be patient here. Patient numero uno. Shit, it might just... If there's volume, it can just drive through. Crude oil is going to be biggest news of the center. Because last time we had crude oil, it drove, right? But honestly, personally,
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
yeah. How's the swing going? I don't know what you're talking about. What swing? Swing, bada bada bada. Swing. Oh, I be swinging. I be slinging that thing. But that's about it. That's about it. I don't know what other swings you're talking about. Pause? No, no pause. There's nothing wrong with that. Right, so see, this is what we're getting here. We're getting that come up. It looks like the hourly is going to flip. But when it does, and then reflips bearish, that's where we want to talk, where we want to look at. No pause on a technicality word. Let's get the replay going. Said I was gonna be here till 10, maybe 10:30. So let's see how 10:30 plays here. Let's see if it plays nice. I'm gone. You done. We know what the 9 in wicks. The in, is that inches? We know what the 9 in wicks means? Yeah, inches. 9 inches. Thought you were saying 9-inch wicks means. I was like, how did you know the measurement? How you know we ain't doing this in centimeters or yards, bruh? Meters. Yeah, why are we not on the metric system? Yards is crazy. It is crazy that you gotta go see a doctor if you're talking yards. Dragon. Oh shit. You guys are too ratchet. This is a family-friendly stream. I can't invite yous nowhere. You guys are uninvitable. 15 closed. There we go. Perfect. Let's see if we get this top wick. 5 closed with no bottom wick. Yeah, 9-2. At the minimum. If this 5 had a bottom wick, we could probably look for entries off the rip on this 5. But it doesn't. And I don't want this to be a tap into this area and a bullish flip. Which means it might drive through here, but there's a chance you get a small tap. Right. And it might look like this. After tapping this area. Wick fill on the 15, really no top wick. But like I said, if there's volume, like, might not need it. Might just take you down. But yeah, this is exactly what I don't want to see. A tap here and a pullback like that. Yeah, it might drive through, but I don't want to see that pullback. Did y'all Americans not get the metric system update? No, we did when the drugs came around. How you think we measure all the drugs? This is the only reason we know the metric system is because we got to measure out our the weight. That's the only reason Americans know the metric system. Kilos, the grams, all of that. That's it. It's the only reason. No other reason for us to know the metric system. All right, we got a bottom wick for the previous 30. Will we just drive through? Hourly, no top wick. Like, we have no reason to know fucking kilograms and grams and all that shit. We have no need. Water boils 100 degrees, not some random numbers Americans made up. Word. Let's use some random numbers that the Europeans made up. Those are better. I trust those more. I'm good. Reese, how are you? Can someone tell me buy or sell? Sure. Buy or sell. What you gonna do? Act a fool. On a scale of 1 to baked. Right? Is that what you're asking? How baked are you right now? I'm Wix right now. I'm as Wix as it gets. This is my homeostasis. I'm at break even right now, Wix. Break even Wix. This is my natural state. So baked as fuck. Sure. Wow, look at this 4 hour. Look at this friggin' 4 hour looking like it's gonna fucking drive. New 5 started. Previous 5 closed at the 5 level. No bottom wicks there. I mean, yeah, I don't have an entry here. You can have an entry on the break of the lows here. Ideally, I honestly think the only decent entry here would have been either this 5 or this 5, but neither one has a bottom wick. Personally, if we've seen this, we're probably in on this candle right here. And if we see this, we're probably in off the rip as soon as this closes here. But that's not the case. Wick on ICMR, yeah, but I don't have a wick here and barely a wick on the broker, so. Makes sense. Should you smoke and trade? No. Can you look at Sensex?
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
Tell your view. No, I'm not looking at it. Not looking. should get your money from TD. You know, that's a sensitive topic. You trying to get banned? You trying to get fucking sniped out the stream? What you trying to do? Damn. News of the century in 5 minutes here, gang. 5 minutes. Last time we had crude oil inventories, the market drove like 500 pips. Natural gas storages? Oh, it was natural gas storages. It wasn't crude oil inventory. I don't know. It was one of them. Fuck. Either way, they're going to hit hard? No, they're not. Are there any benefits to smoking a joint while working out? No, but there's a benefit to working out while smoking a joint. You see what I mean? Like the smoking pot doesn't help you get a better workout, but the workout helps you get more high if you already smoked. Capiche? Because lungs open? No, because THC attaches to fat cells. It's stored in fat cells. And when you're working out, you're burning fat. If so facto, you're also burning THC. So you're getting more high. But does it help the workout? Not unless you're on a treadmill and there's a big fucking chocolate bar in front of you that you're trying to get to. Maybe then you're like hang a little chocolate bar in front of you and get on a treadmill after you smoke a joint. Be like, damn, that shit look good. I got these munchies, dry them out. Shit, get me a bottle of water, put it in front of me, and a fucking Hershey bar. But no, I don't get paranoid. I smoke on my way to the gym. Like my drive to the gym, which is like 10 minutes, it gives me a chance to smoke a J. And then I walk in there. The good thing is I zone out. Like I don't have to talk to nobody. I just do me. I'm usually in and out the gym within an hour. I don't spend more than an hour in the gym. Just because I go like one workout, supersetted with another one, boom, two already done. Next one, another superset, boom, 5 different exercises done. And then I'll take like 30 seconds. Somebody came up to me and it was like, yo, you showed up and like within like 20 minutes you're ripped as hell. How do you? And I told them it's like no breaks, right? If you do like the high intensity training, like little breaks, and you're not sitting there resting 20 minutes, but you'll shred. You'll get ripped. Like you'll get the pump going real quick in the gym. Like it'll be a big difference, within the first 25 minutes from when you walked in to, because you know, blood starts flowing, and you know, if you don't let it come down, you're just walking around with a pump all the time. Are we going to trade the news? We'll see. We'll see how the news pushes. If it's like a massive push, maybe. You ever been to Suwannee? Suwannee? Never been. Do similar superset, 15-20 second breaks. Yeah, in between 30-second breaks, you don't need more. You go straight into the next exercise. You get your shit done, and you be out. And if you're like, fuck, damn, I can't do the next exercise. I don't have that much. I need some more rest. No, you're just doing too much weight. Drop a weight, do the exercise, and stop trying to, like, you know. I love the people that do half a curl with like the 80 at the gym, and they're like, I'm like, bro, you're not doing nothing. But you can't tell them that, right? Just drop a weight and do the full fucking range of motion, and then you don't have to do an 80. I'll grab the 10s and 15s when I need to. Like if I'm doing a drop set, or if I'm running the rack, I'll go down 10s and 15s, and like people, you know, half my size will be trying to do double the weight that I'm doing. I'm like, why? 30-second breaks. I mean, roughly, I'll take a minute. I don't sit there counting, but I just don't sit down. I never sit down in between my sets to rest, right? I'll never sit down. Like if I'm tired, I'll never go sit down. I'll always be up. I'll stretch. I'll walk around. I'm the guy that just walks around the gym just fucking stretching all the time, swinging his arms. You know, fuck, I'll walk up to a pole, do the chest, you know, back. I'm that guy. I walk around the gym. If I'm in between sets, I'm just walking around, bopping my head. There's different personalities in the gym. There's people that just sit there on their phone. There's the guy that yells. There's the fucking, you know, the guy that's always by the mirror taking a picture of himself every half a set, you know, or half a rep. And it's like different vibes in the gym. Yeah, people think everyone at the gym is looking at them and judging them. Like, nobody gives a shit. No one's judging you. If anything, they're fucking proud of you for making it into the gym. Especially if it's the guys that really work out. Like, I see guys in the gym. I see some, like, big dude. Not, like, strong, but, like, I see some, like, heavy, some horizontally challenged people. Like, people really carrying a wide load. Right? Like the ones that pay for 2 seats at the airplane and they're fucking working out. You think anyone cares? No, people are like, yo, like, good shit, you made it into the gym. Like, props to you. No one's gonna give a shit if you don't know what to do. No, props to you for getting into the gym. It's a lot more than I can say for half my friends. You know what I mean? Horizontally challenged, yeah. I mean, what am I gonna say? This is YouTube. We gotta be fucking politically correct. I think people need to go into the gym, do light weight, get the motions down, and then slowly go up. Never understood going to the gym for 2.5 hours. Me neither. People that go in there for 2.5 hours, first of all, you're kind of, if you're working out that whole time for 2.5 hours, I think after like 2 or 3 hours, you start losing muscle mass. So if you're working out that whole time, you're doing the opposite of why you went in there in the first place. You start burning the muscle mass that you just worked so hard on getting. So that's what I think happens after 2 or 3 hours. That's why you don't need more, right? But also, I think if people are there for 2 or 3 hours, a lot of times it's socializing, and I ain't got time for that shit. I gotta, like, I get my gym in, and I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to go out and do what I need to do for the day, right? I can't sit there on a bench and just talk shit with somebody. How's your fucking, you know, yard? Oh, my yard's good. How's your yard? Oh, like, did you fix your garage? Oh, yeah, that's so nice. You fixed your garage. Oh, yeah. Fuck out of here. I got shit to do. Fuck your garage. Hope you get a sinkhole in your fucking yard. Go do some curls and go to fuck home. You got these mangoes. I do an hour because like that's like the amount of time you really need to get all your shit done. Like if you're gonna go a little extra, you could do like an hour 20, hour 30. Like if you're doing, let's say 8 to 10 sets, right? And if you're supersetting them, you could probably like, it should take about the time of around 7.5 sets. And if you're resting like time wise, like it shouldn't take, you shouldn't be working out for a total of like more than 45, 50 minutes, 10 minutes of total breaks, you know, walking around, doing your shit, stretching. Yeah, if you're in the gym for 3 hours, your ass needs to be on payroll. You need to be getting paid. Like if you're not working at the gym and you're not on the payroll, what the fuck are you doing there for free? There are people getting paid to be there and you're sitting there for 3 hours for free. Yeah, I guess natural crude oil inventories really pumped the market here. Massive drive. I mean, if we really zoom in here on the 1 minute, this fucker's pushing. What? You seen that? We just moved the whole pip. 1 pip. That was 1 pip. This is 1 pip here. Quick with the flip, but a pip. This is what it really looks like. Like putting extra lot size. There are positions that you will find are highly profitable, and if you can get them in times of high volatility, yes, I think it is. It's comfort levels, right? You really have to have it's all about your relationship with money, your relationship with your funds, and your comfort levels. If you identify your comfort level, right, it's a really thin line that you're walking there. But if you identify that, it's more of an experience thing to do, or a newbie thing to do. People do that not knowing what the fuck they're doing, just thinking it's going to get them extra profits, or they do that when they figured it out and they're able to have an edge, right? You don't really back test it with a lot of money. You back test or forward test or sample size the position, and over time you can start adding on risk to it. Now I got a dip, caught a pip on that flip. Yeah, you a poet too, dog. J4 chat, that's my ghostwriter. J4 trades, that's my ghostwriter right there. So I think you can do that, like high volume times. You had a massive catalyst, wars breaking out, whatever it is, market is moving 200-300 pips already. Previous candles are, you know, previous candle right here is 125 pips. The current candle bottom wick is already, you know, 80 pips. Like, yeah, when stuff like this is happening and you have to have your A1 setup, right? Then yeah, you can add more. But the worst thing people do in the gym, let's get back to that for 1 second, is really just trying to go heavy and thinking that like if they go light, people will it's embarrassing. People will make fun of them. Somebody will think they're weak. And it's like, no, like we think you're fucking dumb when we see you going heavy and doing like a third of a rep. Like, just just twitching and shit, twitching with your head, no matter what you do, whether it's the fucking the pull downs, you're doing this, or it's the chest press, you're doing. It's the twitch. You guys know the twitchers, right? In the gym, that's when you're doing too much. Like, yo, just drop the weight. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody's even looking at the weight you're doing or what exercise you're doing. No one gives a shit. Everyone's too busy thinking the same thing about themselves. There's nothing here yet. Like, I'm doing back today, and I'm gonna start rows real light. Like, I could probably do them with like one hand, 2 fingers, right? But I'm gonna start real light, just to, right? And I'll work myself to failure, right? And then I'm gonna do some fucking pull downs. Then I'm gonna do some fucking pull ups. What's your height? Around 5'9", 5'10". Don's 5'10", and I think I'm about an inch shorter than him, so around 5'9". Rows for the hose. No, the hose need us to do the rows, because what are you doing when you're rowing? You're doing the right? I even make that noise. I'd be like, Get the whole gym turning around like, who's that guy? Be like, They love me at the gym though. Trading so hard? Yes, it is. It's not easy. Who is they, bro? Like everyone at my gym. Like, cause see, I'm very recognizable. Like, I'm a hard face to forget. I'm a hard personality to forget. Like, whenever I go somewhere, like, people know me because they've seen me before, and I have no idea who the fuck they are. So it's always they, because they recognize. I just like if you see me and you bump into me again, you'd be like, all right, I remember you. If I see you and I bump into you again, I will not remember you. And it's not the weed fault. It's just, I got one of those. I got one of those vibes. You ain't forgetting me. They don't know me, they just remember me. Oh, there goes that flip. Waiting on this the whole 1 hour, right? Previous 30 bearish. Be careful here. This could be a top wick and a reflip bearish, so you're gonna have to get some closures above here. Smaller time frame, higher time frame, it doesn't matter. I was gonna show you guys something, but never mind. So many good ideas are not good ideas on YouTube. You guys remember in the Maniacs, they had time for another good idea, bad idea. But there are so many great ideas in real life that are just terrible ideas on YouTube. Like, in real life, great. YouTube, that's 10 to 15. You be in central bookings real quick. Came up here. If this was the play on the last candle, yes, fine. Because you broke the previous 30 low, start driving up. I guess it ran out of time. $12-hour stream? What, like 12-hour stream for no reason? No, there's got to be a reason. It's either we're at 50K subs, right? I would do that. 50K subs, I'll do a 12-hour stream. Or we're stuck in some drawdown. Let's do it. But right now, that's just dumb.
Think about that. That's just dumb.
But yeah, chat, make sure you drop a like here. Make sure you sub to the channel. Turn on your notifications. This way you know when we're on, because we will be running Asian session tonight, as we do every single night. 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're there. If you had your notifications on, it would tell you. And go follow the IG. Follow the IG. Let's be patient here. Don's on vacation? No. Don is seeing what it's like to be a mover for the day. Trading the M pattern. The move pattern. What's your highest win percentage wise? No clue. When I have my first 100K day, I'll make sure you and everybody else knows about it. But I have not had a 100K day. I've had close to 50K days, but never 100K day. What am I looking for now? I'm looking for a closure above this area. So above where we are right now. Could be a 5 too. I don't mind on the 5 or a 15. I need... Oh, hold on a second. Wix 12 is here. Hi, beautiful. How are you? Chicken wing, chicken wing. Alright, give me a hug, give me a kiss, and go to your room. Or go over there. Go play in the living room. Love you.
Love you too.
Alright, go.
Where?
Where? Over there. Go turn on the TV, turn on a cartoon. What do you want me to turn on? I could turn on the movie for you. You want a movie?
No.
The Conjuring?
No.
Let's watch American Horror Story.
No.
The Ring?
No.
Goosebumps.
No.
The House at Haunted Hill. The Grudge? The Grudge? I don't know. These are all like all the best comedies I know. You want the lobsters? I want a lobster too. Shit, you take after your mom. Go tell mom. I didn't push you. Come here. She said, "Hey, yo, you just pushed me." Give me a hug. Give me a hug. The biggest hug ever. All right. Huh? Can't what? The biggest hug? You can't? Do it. Try it right now. Wow, that's a big hug. All right, let go of me. You're gonna break me. Let go. You're gonna crush me. Oh. All right, all right, all right. That's too much. That's too much. Too strong. Too strong. High five. Down low. Too slow. Haha. See you later.
I didn't even get it.
You didn't get it? All right, get it and go. Boom. Do me a favor. Close the door to my office. Thank you.
I already closed it.
Yo, that's Alexei. That's so Ukrainian of you. Short намечается. Или шо. Или шо. It's not что, it's шо. Why you so... It's so Ukrainian of you, bro. Oh, shit. Office equals bedroom? No, this is the office. You think this is my bedroom? All right, let's do a office. Let's do a office room tour. You guys want to do a room tour? Let's do it. So I'll show you what it's looking like right now. You speak Russian? Yeah, I speak Russian, Ukrainian. I just said earlier I was born in Ukraine, bro. Bedroom curtains in the office. Hold on, let me see what's on TV. But as soon as Wix 12 decides to close the door to my office, we can do a little hi.
Me again.
It's you again. Have a seat, you again. Have a seat. Have a seat right there. Yeah, the tile's cold. Sit down.
I got my socks.
I know.
I was stand.
Okay. Not interested in the 30 flip? No, I'm waiting for this hourly to close. Привет. Привет. All right, let's stick to the language we all agreed on, which is English, okay?
Is that a baby?
Is that a baby? Yeah, that's baby Hank. That's baby Hank right there.
It's funny though.
That's funny, I know.
So funny. Actually, I hate babies. I hate
Do we flip? Oh, we're flipping the tape for like the second or the third time. Fix the blood clot light. What happened to the light? Light's fine. What you need right now? Oh, she dipped. All right, thought she was next to me. All right. Who's ready for a room tour? Do we even need a room tour? We don't need one. We'll do a 360. Let's do a 360. Let's see if this cam turns. Saying MTV Cribs. It's like a room, I guess. Yeah. Never guessed a Ukrainian American and a Vietnamese Canadian can influence you. MTV offices. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Can we? How do we do this? How do we do this without doing this? Oh, that's that pineapple right there, chat. See that? It's the pineapple right there. Got my Rolling Stones. I got my tattoo chair right there. Oh, I got my camera thing holder behind me for the future. That's my tattoo chair. That's my raw papers, if you guys see them over there. This you guys right here. That's the TV in front of me. That's the exit to the pool. That's my sneaker collection right there. It's my little glowing skeleton skull right there. That's... Wait, there's more stuff. Oh, we got rid of more stuff. That's it. That's the room tour, chat. That's my lizard tank. Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that guy? Is that your front door? No, that door. All right, here. Let's do another tour. That door goes out to the pool. That's where I just spoke to the pool guy. You heard me talking to the pool guy? That's where it was. Can you see it? That's where the pool is. Tour done. Except I gotta close that door because that pool too loud. Damn, so it is like a room. The war room. I don't like to call it the war room. This shit's my office. Imagine on my taxes, I'm paying for a war room. They're like, what's that? Nope, just the office at the house. Cat back. The cat's back. The cat is back. Yo, he's such a pussy. He's like I swear he's a drag queen. He was a drag queen in his previous life. 15 seconds here for the hourly chat. 5, 4. So the hourly is going to close bearish, and it's going to close bearish back in range. 4 are still bullish. This is lovely how everything's just printing side by side. Top wick 2393 bearish flip. We could be in there. We did close below on the hourly and the 30. There's a level here, right? If you're looking at this. It's the area of interest here. It's not really major, but still. So if you're looking at that, you probably want a top wick here to 2393 and a rebreak of the lows. So at 11 a.m., this will be the last thing I look at. Work hard then relax in the pool is life? No, I'd rather that pool be a fucking intracoastal, or there be an intracoastal behind that pool where I can hop on my jet ski, right? Not have to fucking drive anywhere, not have to fucking go anywhere, literally have breakfast and right off the table, off the breakfast table, just jump onto the jet ski and be out. That's life, right? But until then, it's like every stage has an upgrade, right? Every stage can be updated. Hold on a second, chat. Live studio audience in the crib. Almost gym time. See, I like this. I like how you guys, like, over time, everyone's kind of bettering themselves. Like, people are realizing what's gonna matter in the long term, what's gonna help you in the long term, and you guys are actually doing it. So yeah, there's been so many like, I think gym rats that have come to, or that have become gym rats from here, from after trading, right? There's so many people that become gym rats after trading, like getting into trading and becoming more responsible and more principled and realizing what's good for you, and then like, oh shit, that's good for me too. I'll connect. Yeah, and no, a lot of gym heads, like, if they find trading, they tend to be a lot more patient, or a lot more, I guess, principled and determined with it, because they've been able to build themselves up in a gym. Discipline, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, Richie. The discipline carries over, right? You have an advantage when it comes to mindset. Do I sell stop? No, not yet. Hardest part of the gym? Yeah, it's just getting there. Absolutely. Because how many things do you have to, how many obstacles do you really have to go through to just get to the gym, right? You really have to be in the mood. You really have to be feeling well and rested, right? So you got to have some energy. You got to deal with people on the way there. A lot of you have significant others, you have children, and then you got to explain to them why you're leaving for an hour and a half or 2 hours, or like you got to deal with that obstacle. And then you have to deal with the fact that you got to get to a gym. It's also costs money to get to. So there's a lot of obstacles to actually being in a gym and like free, you know, completely free of stress. So if you've gotten past all that stress and you made it in, I realize how hard it is in a lot of cases to get to the gym, to make it happen, to get the membership, to make the membership happen, to to drive there, to deal with it. Not to include the personal trainers. No, fuck the personal trainers. You know. You got to eat well. That's right. You have a good diet. Good diet's not cheap. If you really want a good diet, it's expensive. Like if it's expensive, you got to go work. Now you got to go to work and the gym, and now you're extra tired. So like it's hard as hell to get to the gym in optimal, you know, feeling and feeling great, mind and body wise, you know, or mind and body wise, mind, body. But like it's like all these things to align for you to have a great gym session. It is fucking hard. So I know people aren't walking into the gym in their ideal frame of mind or in their ideal rest, with their ideal rest in mind. Maybe you don't have a lot of sleep. I understand that people are walking into the gym with a lot of these things in the way, and that it's not their ideal way to walk into the gym, but you've already made it, so you're a fucking winner. It's a lot to just get into the gym. I fight that battle a lot also. And that's not even counting the personal battle, where the one in your head where you're like, should I go today? Should I not go today? How do I feel? I'm not feeling that great. I had a headache last night. Yeah, I pulled something. No, you just go. Like, it's besides the internal battle, there's a lot of outside factors. Very similar to trading here. It's not that hard. Been doing it for 10 plus years. Just because you're doing it doesn't mean it's easy to do. No, congratulations. It's not a simple thing for somebody to just, get out of their comfort zone. Coming close to the flip. Did we tap this area? We did. We did. It's only a 5, right? Yeah, chat, I'm going to take a sell on the break of the lows here. If we break the lows. So sell stop. $89.9. So stop's not too bad, like 83, 84 pips, but we have 6 minutes here. It's gonna happen in these 6 minutes. If it doesn't, I'll delete. Yeah, if the 5 flips here, 5 flips bullish here, I'll delete as well. You want this 5 closing bearish, you want a top wick on the next 5, and then you want that drive down. So where would it be right now? Stops. Sorry. This is a sell stop right now. Okay, so 5 close bearish. I want to see a top wick first. Breaking the high of the previous 5. Just joined. Well, you're a bit late. We already had 2 positions here. This is our final attempt of the day. If we can get what we need, if not, we'll be done in 5 minutes. But drop a like, sub to the channel, and go follow the IG for more content. Okay, so we broke that high here. Got 3 minutes here. Yeah, it would have to happen now. If it gets to a minute with the 15 closing. I want to break this freaking high. Ideally, this would re-break the high, tap resistance, then come down, and that's your entry. But now it's getting a little too late. Yeah, 2 minutes left on this 15. If it flips, I doubt it'll be driving, and then you'll need another top wick here. You can't look for off the rip. Uh-oh, we're coming down here. Maybe. I'm gonna delete here. There's less than a minute left here. I'm gonna wait see how this closes. Might drive through. I've deleted the sell stops here, chat. There's no sell stops. There's 30 seconds left on this candle, and I don't want it to activate and close within 10 seconds because it can activate and close with no bottom wick, and I wouldn't like that. Not that it can't drive, it still should. Like the 30's got this wick, right? So it should, but I'm just not going to be in it. It's literally it broke that low with 10 seconds to go in the candle. I'm gonna call it a session here, gang. I mean, nice flip, right? The 30 at a top wick, but I didn't want that to be the last 10 seconds of the candle. If this happened 3-4 minutes to go, you know, I'd have time to drive. But look at this push. Wow. Got it. W. Gang, I'm gonna call it a session here. Because what I'm afraid of, right? This flips last second. I mean, if this flips and entries last second and we close no bottom wick, you can get a bottom wick and a drive up. And we don't know if that bottom wick on this next candle is 5 pips, 15, or 30, right? We don't know how steep that bottom wick will be. But we understand that after closing with no bottom wick on the previous candle, at some point you have to make a bottom wick and come up. So if that's what I'm expecting, I would rather, you know, wait for it to happen, create this bottom wick like it's doing right now. And if it doesn't drive through, then you could get in. But we already had a couple of trades today, so that's why I'm not as eager to attack. And also, it's 11:15. Like, things all need to line up. But still solid here. Good trade for anyone who took it. 50. Wow. Chat. W day. W day. Missed it? No, I didn't miss it. It's not my, like, I'd probably do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I just, you know, there's been plenty of times where you get that closure and the next candle gives you 3-4 pips bottom wick and a drive straight up. All right, if you think about it, this is the Le candle. Anyway, 2 dubs today. It was a bunch of ideas, a lot of good conversation. Great New York session, really good session, I think, today. Why don't you take it on the 1 hour flip? Because there are smaller time frames telling me not to. I mean, like, you don't have to not take what I don't take, right? It's a solid idea, but there are things telling me, hey, I've seen this play out differently before. The Le candle, the previous 15. Yeah, it'd be insane, right? This 4 hour flip here. But the thing is, it's a 4 hours is a long candle, so it can tap this area, pull back up, again, tap, pull back up, and eventually break. So congrats, everybody that caught this one. Congrats if you caught our first 2 positions. And I think I'm going to call it a session here. It's been a great session. Make sure you drop a like on your way out. Sub to the channel, turn on your notifications. We'll be live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Zoom gang, private gang. Thank you guys for coming through. I'll see you, Kenny, baby Hank. We'll see you guys at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream as always. And let's leave here with a bang. All right, chat, that's my time. And just like that, another New York session is in the books.